Saraswati Sisukunj Vagwala Borsad, English Medium Standard 5th, Subject EVS. We are learning chapter number 4 from tasting to digesting. So we know that you learn about tasting, right? That how many taste buds are present on the tongue, right? We also discussed that how saliva is present in our mouth and how it helps us to digest starch. You also have seen different parts of the digestive system, right? And we also discussed that how mouth is connected with stomach with the help of food pipe. So today we are going to learn detail about digestion, that what is the process of digestion. So before going into detail, let's understand the definition of digestion. Digestion is the process in which digestive system breaks down useful substances present in the food into simple substances that our body can use. Let's see definition on the board. See definition here. The process by which the digestive system breaks down useful substances present in the food into simple substances that our body can use. Many useful substances are in complex manner. So your digestive system breaks that substances into simple substances that your blood can accept and your body parts can get that all the nutrients. So let's begin with digestion process. Let's see it. So I am going to explain you digestion process point wise. See, first point is here. So first one, teeth grind the food and saliva begins the digestion of starch, or you can say carbohydrate. See here, there is mouth, inside mouth there are teeth, and those teeth will break down, will crack the food piece into very small pieces. Inside the mouth there is saliva that we have already discussed. So that saliva will start digestion of starch, or you can say carbohydrate. That is why your elders are saying to you that chew food properly. If you will chew it properly, then the starch or carbohydrate will digest properly, right? Okay, now let's go on the next point. So the food goes into stomach through food pipe, right? Now that food will move down. Here you can see that food will move down from mouth to the stomach. That food pipe joins your mouth and the stomach. Here you can see your food is going down from the food pipe and it reaches to the stomach, right? Now what will happen in the stomach? So the stomach will churn the food into fine paste. It will crush the food into the fine paste. The stomach adds digestive juices and dilute hydrochloric acid. Now you will surprise that acid, but it is not that much effective that harm your body. It is always present inside your stomach, right? It will not harm your body. That is dilute hydrochloric acid is present inside your stomach. From the stomach, food will enter into small intestine. Now let's see our next point. The small intestine adds more digestive juices and digestion is completed here. Nutrients enter the blood. Okay, now let's understand this in detail. So now you can see from the stomach, your food particles, or you can say your food paste, is going into small intestine. Now this small intestine is a long but narrow tube, right? And that narrow tube, in that small intestine, some more digestive juice is added and it get mixed with the food. The digestive juices will help to digest carbohydrate, protein, fats and many different nutrients which is present in your food. And digestion is completed here. All the nutrients which is digested over there, it will be absorbed by the walls of small intestine, and that all the nutrients will get added into the blood. Means after this process which happens in the small intestine, your blood will get all the nutrients, and then afterward that food paste will move into the large intestine. Let's move on this topic, that is large intestine. But you understand here, important process which occurs in small intestine is completed. All nutrients is absorbed by your blood. Now remaining part, actually that is waste from the food which remains undigested. Now that undigested part, which is actually not required by your body, that undigested part will move into the large intestine. Now what will happen in the large intestine? See here, the large intestine contains undigested food. As we discussed, most of the water is absorbed into the blood. Now that undigested part has some amount of water. That water will absorb by this large intestine walls, and that water will also get added into the blood. That undigested part will get removed from your body. Undigested part is removed from the body through anus, right? So this was the complete process of digestion. Now let's take a quick review of this digestion process. First one, mouth. So your mouth has teeth, and those teeth will break down foods into small pieces. Saliva get added, your starch, or you can say carbohydrate, will get digested. So digestion begins from the mouth. Now that food will move from food pipe to stomach, right? That food pipe connects your mouth and stomach. Now your food is in the stomach part. It will remain for few hours in the stomach. Now stomach has some digestive juices. Dilute hydrochloric acid. Stomach has digestive juices and dilute hydrochloric acid. The stomach will churn your food, it will make a fine paste, and those digestive juices will get added into the food. After some time, that food will move into small intestine, right? Now the actual part of the digestion happens here in the small intestine. Now in small intestine there are many more digestive juices which helps in digestion. It get added into the fine paste which is moving on in your digestive system. Now many important nutrients will absorb by your small intestine. The walls of the small intestine will absorb nutrients like carbohydrate, proteins and fats. It will mix into the blood. Now whatever part is remain after the process will move on into the large intestine. Now that part is undigested, which is not required by your body. Now that will move in the large intestine. Now what is remain in the undigested food? That is water. In your large intestine, the walls of the large intestine will absorb all the water, and that water will mix into the blood, and your undigested part at the end of the process, it will removed from your body through anus. I hope you understand this whole digestion process. Now there are few things that I want to discuss with you. This video you have seen many junk foods, right? Do you remember? So that all junk food are not good for your health, right? And eating less food is also not good for your health. It affects the health of the person, or person with a different age require different amount of food, right? We all don't require the same amount of the food. You just notice in your family, right? Elders, you and yourself, your brothers, sisters or your cousin, just whenever you are sitting together to eat the food, are you eating the same amount of food? No. So different people having a different age, they require different amount of food. Okay, one more thing, just ask your grandparents that your grandparents eat same kind of food you eat when they were young. Just ask them and try to find out the answer. Let's start exercise with fill in the blanks. First one, digestion begins in the, we all know answer is mouth. Second one, the food pipe joins blank and stomach. So mouth and stomach. Third one, the blank carry digested food to every cell of the body. So we all know, I told you that nutrients is absorbed by the blood and that blood will carry. So what will be in the blank? Blood. Fourth one, digestion is completed in the small intestine, and that the same part in which digestion get complete. So small intestine. Okay, so fill in the blanks there. Let's go for the correct sentence and cross the false one. See, first one, eating junk food regularly is healthy. Is it? No. So it will be false, means cross. Eating less food does not affect health of a person. So it will affect your health. Answer will be false. So cross. Next one. The juices in stomach are acidic. I told you there is one juice, that is hydrochloric acid. So hydrochloric acid is acidic, right? So sentence is correct. So we'll tick here. Fourth one, people of all ages require same food. I told you they all do not require the same food. So false means cross. Next one, see here, digestion is completed in stomach. What will be your answer? Look here, you did. Digestion is completed in small intestine, and here digestion is completed in stomach. So easily you can understand that is false. So cross. Just take a look of answers. Let's say answer in a word. First one, where does digestion of a food begin? So as we have discussed many times, digestion of the food begins in mouth. Let's see second one, which part of food begins to get digested with the help of saliva? So there are starch, and also you can write carbohydrate. Now let's go with third one. Where does the food go from? Mouth. So let's see answer, that is stomach. Okay, now see fourth one, where is digestion of food completed? So you know very well, that is small intestine. Okay, let's go with fifth number. Which acid helps in digestion? That is hydrochloric acid, dilute hydrochloric acid. So just check answers. So now let's see answer the following questions. First one, what happens to the food in stomach? Let's see answer. Answer is, the food remains in the stomach for a few hours. The stomach churns food and changes it into fine paste. The stomach adds digestive juices and dilute hydrochloric acid. So whatever happens in the stomach, it is written here. See, it remains for a few hours, it churns the food and add different digestive juices like hydrochloric acid. Okay, let's go with second number question. What happens to the food in small intestine? Let's see answer. So answer is, in the small intestine, some more digestive juices mix with the food, right? There are many other digestive juices which are present in small intestine. It will mix into the food paste. The juices help in digesting carbohydrate, proteins and fats. These are nutrients which get digested inside the small intestine, and digestion is completed in the small intestine. So this was your answers. See here, check. So let's go with third number question. What happens to the food in large intestine? So let's see answer. Answer is, a large portion of the food that we eat remains undigested. Now whatever you are eating, from that nutrients are important, and the remaining part remains, the remaining part is undigested food, right? That undigested part will be inside the large intestine. It will enter from small to large intestine. Now see here, the undigested food enters the large intestine. Most of the water that present in undigested food is taken back into the blood from large intestine. As I explained you in the digestion process, that undigested food will enter into the large intestine, and that large intestine will absorb water which is present in the food from its walls, right? Check answer. So I hope you understand all the topics which is discussed here, question answers also. Please do your worksheet carefully. Thank you.